Hello, investors. Our team, Gia, Corey, Keon, Anthony, and myself, Haley, have prepared a presentation to evaluate the following aspects of Amazon, including their finances, supply chain operations comparatively, supply chain map, our team as leadership, and how we would compete against competitors. First, to dive into Amazon's key financial information from 2021 to 2023. I took inspiration from Exhibit 1 in the Amazon HBR case to create the table you see on the screen. Using Amazon's 10Ks from years 2021 to 2023 published by the SEC, I made the table on Excel. To the right, you can see the trend over the 3 years, which we will dive into on the next slide. It is evident from the case that Amazon is a global industry leader, but from the highlighted rows on the table prior, we can evaluate some year-to-year changes. We saw net sales, cost of sales, and total assets had a steady increase as expected. The Amazon Investor Relations website has been helpful in diving deeper into the reasons for these increases and decreases. Operating income experienced a large decrease from 2021 to 2022, and then a large increase from 2022 to 2023, surpassing their 2021 value. This decrease from 2021 to 2022 is due from a rise in fulfillment and delivery costs. Some factors contributing to the decline include inflation, rising labor costs, and fuel specifically. As expected, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the global supply chain caused delays and higher costs for inventory management. As Amazon came out of the pandemic, some of these issues became resolved, resulting in their increase from 2022 to 2023. Inventories had a large decrease from the years 2022 to 2023. Overall, this decrease was due to a strategic shift in fulfillment network, using regionalized distribution systems to improve cost and delivery efficiency to customers. Amazon also reduced warehouse expansion with the decreased need for additional storage space.
I'm Corey Bryant, and I'm going to be going into the similarities and differences between Amazon and Amphia. So their similarities are that they both use international shipping. In the case study, we showed that Amphia was taking olive oil from Greece to the United States, and Amazon is one of the biggest shippers in the entire world. Both companies also act as middlemen. They take goods that are produced in one place and are part of the supply chain to get them to their ultimate customer. And then as far as differences go, Amphia focuses on one product line while Amazon has thousands. They were in the premium olive oil processing industry, and Amazon is in thousands of industries across the globe helping to ship goods. Also, Amphia is part of production and processing, while Amazon is part of all portions of the supply chain. This is because the two companies are very different in size and so have different conflicting goals.
Hello, today I'm going to discuss Amazon's supply chains. Starting first with Amazon Air. It was established in 2016 to reduce Amazon's reliance on third-party carriers like FedEx and UPS. Amazon Air is known as a middle mile carrier. In other words, they transport goods between fulfillment centers, sorting hubs, and last mile delivery stations. Amazon currently operates several air hubs, including Cincinnati/Northern Kentucky, Ohio, California, and Texas. They have a fleet of 110 aircraft. However, they do not own or operate the aircraft. Instead, they have partnerships with people who do this for them. The next piece of the supply chain is transportation. You've probably seen the Amazon Prime trucks on the highway as you're driving. Amazon has 60,000 plus Amazon-owned trailers and a large carrier network where drivers are pre-screened to meet compliance standards, including insurance, operating authority, and safety. In the map on the right, you can see the large area that Amazon Freight covers with their trailers. The next piece of the Amazon supply chain is the fulfillment centers and warehouses. There are several different forms. Amazon operates sortable fulfillment, non-sortable fulfillment, sortation centers, receiving centers, specialty centers, and delivery stations. Specific to the fulfillment centers, these are highly automated warehouses in which Amazon Robotics, formerly known as Kiva Systems, which Amazon acquired, designs and implements autonomous robots and systems to help increase the productivity. As you can see on the graph on the right, you can see the fulfillment centers across the US. These fulfillment centers are generally located in areas where the highways are easily accessible for the trailers that we previously talked about. The next piece of Amazon supply chain is the last mile efforts. So, how they actually deliver the packages to your home. They do this in a couple of different ways. One way is they have flex drivers, which is a concept based on Uber, where delivery drivers drive their own cars to deliver the packages. The next is through delivery service partners. You've probably seen the Amazon trucks in your neighborhood. These are not actually owned and operated by Amazon. Instead, they have delivery service partners who operate these as a business. Currently today, there's over 4,400 DSPs across 20 countries, which have created more than 390,000 jobs. In the image on the right, you can see what a potential owner can expect if they start a DSP that works for Amazon. The startup costs are as low as $10,000, typically starting with somewhere between 20 and 40 vehicles. Now, this is because Amazon provides help in the startup cost. You can see the annual revenue and the annual profit varies widely depending on how big the DSP is. The last piece of the supply chain that I want to talk about is the storefronts that Amazon operates. The first is Whole Foods. Amazon acquired Whole Foods in 2017 for $13.4 billion. They currently have about 520 locations, which you can see in the graph on the right. One interesting concept that Whole Foods has started under Amazon is opening a dark store location. This type of location doesn't actually allow customers to shop. Instead, it's a warehouse that solely focuses on grocery delivery. The next concept of storefronts that Amazon has is Amazon Go and Amazon Fresh. So Amazon Go is similar to a convenience store and offers products such as breakfast, sandwiches, things of that nature, while Amazon Fresh is more like a traditional grocery store. The unique thing about both of these stores is that they both offer no checkout required using just walkout technology. This technology uses computer vision, sensor fusion, and deep learning to maintain a virtual cart for each customer where they don't have to see a cashier when they leave the store. Currently, there's not many locations of Amazon Go and Amazon Fresh. There's about 44 locations across the US and London. However, Amazon is looking to grow this business.
In this section, we are examining the steps we would take to ensure we're using our supply chain as a competitive differentiator, if we would continue to implement the steps for last mile delivery, the difference of Amazon's gross profits versus Walmart's, and our plan for transportation and warehousing in the future, all through the lens of being on the leadership team at Amazon. First, supply chain is a competitive differentiator. We should continue investing in AI and machine learning for predictive analytics to optimize inventory management, demand forecasting, and product routing. We should also enhance global supplier relationships and diversify sourcing to reduce dependency on certain regions and suppliers. We should focus on carbon neutral supply chain practices and eco-friendly packaging to position Amazon as a leader in sustainable logistics. Next, our last mile delivery strategy. We should continue same-day delivery expansion, capitalizing on urban warehouses and localized distribution centers to reduce delivery times. Investing in autonomous delivery methods such as drones can increase efficiency while reducing labor costs. Continuing to build partnerships with third-party providers can strengthen local delivery capabilities and ensure a broader reach and flexibility. A gross profit comparison between Amazon and Walmart. So Amazon's gross profit is approximately 40%, while Walmart's is approximately 25%. You can refer back to our references slide to understand where I got this data from. But Amazon has a higher gross profit due to its diversified revenue stream, such as its e-commerce and cloud services, while Walmart's profit is more dependent on retail operations. Our future plan for transportation and warehousing, looking at it for the next 10 years, continuing to invest in smart warehouses using robotics and automation systems to streamline operation, reduce human error, and increase productivity. Implementing AI-powered transportation management systems will aid in optimizing routes and reduce empty miles, which will cut fuel and operations costs. Investing in electric delivery vehicles and renewable energy-powered warehouses to reduce transportation and energy costs while meeting our sustainability goals. Finally, leveraging AI to predict seasonal demand and adjust storage and fulfillment costs, which will aid in reducing overhead during these peak times. Overall, to stay competitive, Amazon should continue investing in innovative logistics and transportation technologies while assuring it's still cost-effective and sustainable. By differentiating through speed, technology, and operational efficiency, Amazon can maintain its edge over their competitors.